走れソリよ風のように月見原をパドルパドルオッケーオッケーオッケーオッケーオッケーあI forgot I was this close. Hello. Hello. Yes, this is Christmas. You and Owen was her. Xmas version. Hello. Welcome to the stream. I'm nervous. How was your weekend? Did you have a good weekend? Did any of you see the collab with me and Melody and Mouse yesterday? We played Firefighter Simulator and it was garbage fire. It was really fun. There was a tree that was on fire for like 10 hours. And we all combined our strengths together. And we put out the tree. We saved the day. That game was so glitchy.
Collab was great. So when are we getting our Aladdin piss porn with you as Jasmine Mill as the genie and Mousy as Iago?
What does that mean? I don't... What? What's Aladdin piss porn? I'm really confused. Thank you very much for that donation though. And thank you, JJ. Thank you for making all those wonderful drawings for your shrine. Do I want to hibernate? Yes, I do. I actually slept in today on accident because my phone died in the middle of the night and my alarm didn't go off. So I slept until 9 a.m. and I felt like a horrible trash goblin because of that. I'm upset. I broke my streak. I've been getting up so early for like weeks. I woke up at 9. That's so disappointing for me. It's such a disappointment. I'm so deeply disappointed in myself for that. I didn't want to become a slug in this way. Maybe I needed to sleep in a little because I've been pretty tired lately because I've just been like running around in circles doing so much stuff. Constantly busy. I'm constantly distracted and I feel so bad because I'm always like like talking to people and I'll be like, huh? What? Could you repeat that? Sorry, I was thinking about like 10 different things at the same time. I feel horrible. Okay. I wanted someone, Nerd Boy, made a Christmas version or like a winter version of my BGM, which was already pretty wintry, but this is like winter to the max version. And I wanted to listen to it with you all. Here, let's listen. Let's listen. It's really good. They're really super talented. I'm sorry you also woke up feeling horrible. Cause I guess it's just there's something in the air today. It's making everybody wake up on the wrong side of the bed. Yeah, what's up with Twitch today? It was having problems yesterday too. What's up with that? What's up with Twitch? Yeah, the Christmas tree. It's so full of ornaments. It looks like it's gonna burst. What happened to Twitch? Doesn't tell me the category or show who's online. What the heck? Oh no! Oh, why did Twitch have to glitch out? The Twitch glitch. Well, I guess consider this a secret stream for just me and all of the people who managed to get in despite the site like being on fire and falling apart. Here's my secret message to you. Pee pee poo poo. It's secret. Speaking of secret stream. Well, let me move my mic. It's in the way. In the way. Okay. I'm gonna do a Christmas karaoke stream on Sunday. I still haven't decided the exact time for it. It'll probably be sometime in the afternoon. Afternoon-ish. PST. And I need to practice for that stream. So if you're a sub or a Patreon supporter, please keep an eye on the Discord, which is discord.gg/nyanchat. Because today I'm going to be going live on my super top secret sub-only channel to practice for that karaoke stream. I need to practice a lot. It's a lot. I always have to practice at least like a week before I do these, cause they're so, I don't know, it's like climbing a mountain for me. Wait. You got your wisdom teeth taken out when you were 16? You're an early bloomer. I still haven't had my wisdom teeth taken out. Do cats even have wisdom teeth? Maybe they haven't even come in. I've talked about this before. I'm sorry if this is really awkward to say, but I have a really small mouth, and dentists always yell at me for it. And I'm like, it's not like it's my fault, bro. Come on. They have all the tools in my mouth, and they're like, can you open your mouth wider or something? Gosh, your mouth is so small. And I'm like, what the heck should I do? Should I like artificially widen my mouth? And I guess maybe I just don't have them because they haven't come in yet. Also, my body is glitching. Why is my body glitching so much? Why are you glitching so much? Why are you being a nasty little glitchy baby? I can't unhinge my jaw like a snake? I wish I could. I would eat hard-boiled eggs like that. I would just... Just one after another, like a conveyor belt of hard-boiled eggs going directly into my mouth. I love and I hate eggs. Does anyone else have this problem? They have just a particular aftertaste that I just don't enjoy. But when I'm eating the eggs, they are quite delicious. They are quite delectable. But after they have a taste that just bothers me a lot afterwards, and I have to eat something else or drink something to get rid of it. Egg is always good, except for like after. What the heck? What the heck? I think I may have to like restart my webcam or something. I'm jittering and glittering. All kinds of stuff is messing up today. First Twitch, now my body. And my phone alarm not going off and sleeping until 9. I'm just a failure. I'm just a stupid failure. You need to banish me. Banish me away and make me go live in a cabin in the mountains. And my small mouth. What is up with today? Is today Friday the 13th or something? Wait, no, it's Tuesday. Oh, 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 oh! I ordered a capture card and it got here yesterday. A new capture card that isn't like my old sucky one. And I'm really excited. I need your help deciding which game to play first with that, because I have a lot to choose from. I kind of want to play Bloodborne. Bloodborne, Mario Kart, if that's even allowed. I hope it's allowed. Ring Fit Adventure would be fun. Lots of VTubers play that. I want to get fit. Let's all get fit together. Let's see. Let's see here. Breath of the Wild. I want to play like racing games. They have a lot of racing games for the PS4. Bloodborne Kart. Yeah, we could play Bloodborne Kart. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You want to hear me die on Ring Fit? Oh god. Bug Snacks. Bug Snacks Simulator? Is that like a game where you pretend that you're playing Bug Snacks? That sounds almost as horrifying as Bug Snacks itself. Bug Fables? I don't know. I'm a pretty like active person. Like I always have to get up away from my desk. Like when I'm not streaming, I wouldn't do this while I'm streaming because I would just like abandon you every like 10 minutes or so. But when I'm not streaming and I'm just sitting here at my desk, I have to get up and like walk and pace around like every so often because like I just get like built up tension in my body and I'm like, no, I have to move. I have to like randomly fucking run across my apartment because I just get so pent up. Can't stay still. So when I'm streaming, I'm always kind of like, you probably notice me like bouncing a lot. Like it's very like visible because of my body, I guess, but I have to bounce around a lot. I have to like shift around from side to side or I'll just like lose my mind. It gets worse when I'm tired too, because I'm like I want to like rip off my skin and scream. Restless leg syndrome. Oh gosh, thank Electric Pickle. Electric Pickle, thank you for gifting subs. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We're back in Paprika with the skin ripping. Oh god, no. I can't believe Melody got Paprika and Perfect Blue mixed up to that extent. I know they both start with a P, and they're both by the same director and animator and stuff, but they are two very different movies. They're two very different movies. But that happens to me sometimes. I get random movies mixed up in my head. Like, for the longest time, I had The Princess Bride and Robin Hood Men in Tights mixed up in my head. I think because the protagonist guy is played by the same actor. I thought for so long. I would talk to people about The Princess Bride. They'd be like, yeah, I love that movie. It's so funny. It's such a classic. And I'd be like, yeah, remember that scene when the girl with the chastity belt? And they'd be like, what? Did you watch like the porn version of this movie? It took me so long to realize I was thinking about a completely different movie. Cause there's a girl with a chastity belt in Men in Tights. That movie shaped my childhood. Back in the 1800s. Oh, I get the Pirates of the Caribbean movies mixed up too. Those are hard. Like the second and third ones really blend together in my brain. Men in Tights is pretty comfy too, but it's kind of more, it's really out there and fourth wall breaking humor. Cause it's by Mel Brooks, I think, and he's kind of known for making really parody movies. Movies that are parodies of like various other movies, and like they have lots of like ironic fourth wall breaking humor, and they can kind of go off the walls. Yeah, like Blazing Saddles, History of the World or something, whatever it's called, Spaceballs. What else does he do? Oh, thank you, Mizzles. Thank you for the raid. Thank you so much. Welcome, raiders. I was just talking about old movies, old boomer movies. Yeah, Young Frankenstein too. Roland Zahay. Heavy Duty Sword Cam. The Producers. Yeah, was that Mel Brooks? Yeah, there was a remake of that, right? Like a recent remake. Old boring movies, Lord of the Rings. You take that back! But I forgive you for saying that because I avoided watching the Lord of the Rings series for so long. Because I thought it was just a really boring, dry movie. That was the impression I had of it. And I had never read the books or anything, so I was like, I'm not gonna enjoy watching this. But then, a couple years ago, literally a couple years ago, I think maybe it was not even a couple, maybe it was last year, I think it was 2019, I don't know. It's really hard to keep track of time when like every day blends into the next day and you're trapped inside. But anyway, I watched it, I gave it a chance, and I ended up loving it so much that it became like one of my favorite movie series ever. There's just... It's plain to see that there's so much love and passion that was put into making those movies. They just like... really... I feel like there's never gonna be a movie series based on a book that is as good as Lord of the Rings. And I know that's a very big thing to say, but it's just so good. And I watched lots of the making of featurettes because I have like a box set with all the behind the scenes stuff, and there's like a documentary about various like parts of how it was made and how it was filmed, and interviews with all the actors and stuff, which are all really comfy and charming to watch. Really good.
It's payday. Time to
Really
partake
good.
in the ritual offerings to our cat goddess,
the ritual?
so she may take pity and spare us on this unholy Christmas. My soul is yours for eternity.
Thank you, Venom Point Gaming, for your honorable offering. I will spare you on this Chrismas Eve. Wait, it's not Christmas Eve. It's Christmas Eve, 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 Eve. Did I do enough Eves? I don't think I did enough Eves. Oh, hello, welcome to the stream, Avery Stars. I'm gonna turn up my music a little so I can hear my thoughts. There's a lot of just like interesting lore behind the Lord of the Rings movies. Like apparently there's a part, you know the scene where they're on the boat and Sam is coming through the water to come to Frodo. That scene. Apparently when they were filming that, the actor who plays Sam stepped on something in the water that was like sharp glass and severely injured his foot. It like he had to be airlifted to a hospital because it cut so bad. And then there was another, I think this is actually a scene that they kept in the movie, I believe, because yeah, there was a scene. One of the actors kicked a like metal prop or something, and he broke his toe. He broke one of his toes or like part of his foot, and just like kept going. He just rolled with it and then like yelled. He did like a yell of pain, and they were just like, "No, we're just gonna keep this. Just keep it in." Yeah, Vigo. What is his last name? Yeah. Yeah. Mortensen, Viggo Mortensen. Remember the girl with the chastity belt and that was Frodo. Oh god. Is it spoilers to talk about The Lord of the Rings? It's like a 20-year-old movie by this point, but my favorite part is when they're fighting the Balrog. Is that how you say that? The Balrog? And that whole like sequence where they're running and like the pathways are crumbling beneath them, and then they're like dangling above the big pit, and Gandalf goes and defeats the Balrog, and you think he's gone. You think, oh no, that's the end. Poor Gandalf, and everyone is so sad. But then later he comes back, and he's so fucking epic. He's Gandalf the White, and he has a fucking cool horse, Shadowfax. So fucking cool. I love Gandalf so much. I wanna chill with Gandalf and smoke whatever that like Hobbit pipe smoke with him. He just seems so chill. I love the actor who plays him. Oh gosh, what was his name? I'm really bad at remembering actor names if you can't tell. He was Sir Ian McKellen. Yeah, he was in Cats. He was in Cats, that really awful movie from last year. And I love him because even though he probably knew he was in a dumpster fire of a movie, he really gave that role his all. He really became a CGI Catman and poured his heart into that role. Just everything he does 100%. He puts his soul into it, and he seems like such a nice, humble, just amazingly talented man. He's wonderful. VTuber Cats movie. Oh, can I sing Memory? Can I be Grisabella? Cause I'm like old and washed up, and I'm like I'm scraggly and stinky, and everybody hates me. I'm sorry that got too real, but yeah, I love Gandalf. I love Gandalf so much. Lord of the Rings makes me cry. Like when I think about it a lot. It's just has such a powerful message. It's not just like a fantasy movie with like knights and elves and whatever. It's more than that. It's a fantasy movie with a deep, like, human, powerful message beneath all of that. It's so good. If you think it's like boring and you have been like, I don't know if I want to watch this because it seems like a snooze fest, believe me when I say it is exciting. It's filled with drama and like just amazingly emotional moments. It's so moving. I honestly had to pause it a few times. I think when I was watching the second or third movie, I had to pause it because my heart was beating so fast. I was like, oh no, am I gonna have a heart attack because of Lord of the Rings? It was so effective. I at first thought like, oh, this is so dry, like this is just like very basic fantasy world. But it was the basic fantasy world that like so many basic fantasy worlds are based off of. It was like the mother that gave birth to so many like fantasy books and movies and games. Like you wouldn't have Dark Souls if it weren't for Lord of the Rings. There's so many like things in Lord of the Rings I saw that I was just like, wow, this is so Dark Souls. This is so Berserk. Like the scary like specters, the Nazguls with the the long hands and the like flowing gapes. I love those. I honestly think they're kind of sexy. I don't know why. There's something about like.
I love the Lord of the Rings too, and the behind the scenes stuff is so cool.
It is so
much
cool.
love and hard work. Merry Christmas.
Thank you. The behind the scenes stuff is a definite must watch. If you get done watching the movie and you're like, I need more Lord of the Rings content, you have to watch the behind the scenes because they have so many cute interviews with the cast, and they're all so young, and it's just wonderful. And the way they like talk to each other and play off of each other, they all seem like such good friends. Like they formed legit bonds through the course of filming the movies. It's really good to see. And also, if you're just interested in like set design and like props and whatever, they go into like extreme detail about that, which is incredibly interesting to me. Thank you, Alarm Stormbringer. Thank you so much. Merry Chrismas. Yeah, they formed a fellowship. It's ironic, really, because it's like they filmed a movie about. I guess it's not really ironic in the traditional way. There's different types of irony. I always get yelled at when I say something is ironic, because they're like, it's only ironic if it's like, I don't know, you're giving a PSA about fire safety and you spontaneously combust. That's irony. There's different types of irony, you know. There's dramatic irony, there's... you know. But, just like, they filmed a movie about this fellowship and how they all, like, came together in a brotherly group to accomplish a shared goal. And just forge like powerful bonds together. And filming that, they created their own fellowship in real life. It's just really good. I just love it when I just love like seeing like this is part of why I love Yakuza so much. Just like seeing wholesome like just boys being boys, hanging out and just like forming bonds with each other is just the best thing to see. It's powerful. It's powerful stuff. Wait, there's a new 4K release of Lord of the Rings? Oh shit! I kinda wanna watch it again. I wanna watch it again. Do I simp for Majima? Yes, 100%. He is my absolute favorite. I love Majima so much. My ghost cat, Goro, is actually in part named after and inspired by him. My love of Majima. 4K Lord of the Rings! Ah! They have, like, watch parties on Twitch, right? Like, if you connect to your Amazon account, I wonder if they'll ever let you watch Lord of the Rings on Amazon with that. That would be good. The one bad thing I've heard about the watch parties on here, though, is that they're really region-specific. So, people tend to get locked out of them a lot. Like, if you're not from the US or just any random country, might just be like, sorry, you can't watch. And that would make me feel really bad. People were, like, excluded because of that. But I guess it can't really be helped. Kiryu or Ichiban? That's so mean. Don't make me chills. I think they're both very good in their own ways. They can't really be pit up against each other. They can't really be compared. Because they're two very different characters. They have similarities in that they're both like... They're both friendly and they really care about their friends and justice and stuff,
if
but
you like watching boys being
they're
boys
different.
so much, you should build us a man zone for Christmas.
A man
I'll
zone?
be the gift that keeps on giving.
Yeah, I'll build you a man zone where you can all watch the game, throw the pigskin around, talk about your favorite sex positions. TV show. For the record, just for the record, if you've ever seen Nathan For You, it's a show where this guy is doing a bit where he's like a businessman who helps people improve their businesses, and this lady who runs a clothing boutique needs help keeping her customers in the boutique. So he comes in and he formulates this plan for her that's like, you know how girls and their boyfriends go shopping together and the boyfriend is always really bored because shopping, just like gender stereotype stuff. He's like, why don't we make a man zone in your clothes store for like the men to go into while their girlfriends shop? And it's really stupid because he makes it this like really stereotypical, like there's like football on the TV, there's a cooler full of beer, there's like sports flags on the walls and stuff, and he like comes in and sits and talks to the guy really awkwardly. He's like the host of the show is basically like, he acts like an alien who is trying to understand humans. Like that's his whole like persona. And it's so fucking funny how he interacts with people. He like goes and sits down and he's like, all right, let's crack open a beer, ha 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 ha. And it's so fucking awkward. And the guy he's talking to just randomly starts talking about his favorite like sexual positions in detail, and the host of the show is just sitting there like yeah, like he's like definitely got himself in over his head talking to this person. I love Nathan For You. It's a very hard to watch show. It's very secondhand embarrassment filled, but I kind of thrive off of watching that kind of stuff, so I love it. But I can understand why so many people are like, oh, I can't watch this show, it's too painful. But I love pain, so I keep watching it. Also, thank you, Snarnyan, for those bitty-lees. And thank you, Mason Reds, for those bitty-lees. They once had an exhibit at our museum for Lord of the Rings. They show how they did it, and they had the original One Ring there. Oh my god! I'm so jealous! I wanna go to Lord of the Rings exhibit! God damn it. God damn it. I kind of wanna go to New Zealand, where a lot of Lord of the Rings was filmed. They had like the set with like the Hobbit houses and stuff. It looks so cute. Ahoy! You know, I never got into Mandalorian. I watched like one episode of it and I think it's just not for me. Which is weird, because Star Wars is another like franchise that I didn't get into for my whole life. Just growing up, I always thought it would be too boring. This is a common theme for me. I'm kind of a like snobby little bitch. I'm like, ew, Star Wars, that looks boring. But I finally gave it a chance, like 3 years ago. And I ended up loving it a lot too. My favorite movie is the third movie. Like the third original movie. It's good. I love the stupid forest creatures. What are they called? Ewoks? Everybody hates those, but I think they're cute. They're really cute. I love when they go wub nub. Whenever people talk about Star Wars, they're like, I really hated the third movie because the part with the Ewoks I just couldn't take seriously. And I'm like, it's fucking Star Wars, bro! Star Wars is filled with stuff that you can't really take seriously, and that's what's so good about it. It's a fantasy world. Don't you just want to immerse yourself in a world where there's like furry creatures and like people fighting with laser swords? Holy shit, thank you for the raid! Oh god! Hi! Hi, 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 hi! Hi, 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 hi. Hello, thank you, Youngles. I love your art so much. Welcome, readers. I was talking about movies again. I'm sorry. It's movie chat today. I'm sorry. I'm like the uncle at the Christmas dinner table that won't stop talking about my boomer movies. Jar Jar Binks is hot. Oh, Misa, sexy boy. I feel bad for the actor who played Jar Jar Binks, cause like I don't have any strong feelings about that character in particular. Like I honestly think Jar Jar Binks was pretty funny in like a oh my god, this is like such a like bizarre, stupid character kind of way. Like I enjoyed Jar Jar Binks, but people got so seriously angry about that character, a character in a movie, that they sent the actor death threats. Can you believe that? Like people got their panties in such a bunch over a character in a movie that they were like, I'm gonna send a real life human death threats. That's horrible. Like there's no excuse for that. Like I don't care what your opinions are. Like whether you think a character is annoying or ruined a movie or whatever, just don't. It's not the actor's fault. They're just doing their job. Like the actor and the character are separate beings. They're not even on the like same plane. it's so sad. Like it seriously bothered the actor. Like they didn't want to take any more roles because of that, because they were so hurt. It's really screwed up. Yeah, people can kind of get a little too invested in franchises like this, and I understand. Like, I'm a Final Fantasy fan. I like Kingdom Hearts, and I get really passionate about it. And I can get my panties in a tizzy. Like, my panties just get like straight up like crumpled up like a piece of tissue I blew my nose in. That's really gross. I'm sorry, but I can get like really stupidly angry about like Final Fantasy stuff or like Kingdom Hearts stuff. But you don't see me going to like Tatsuya Nomura and being like, "Ah, oh, fuck you." Like I understand. I understand being passionate about a series that you love, a series that you grew up with, that shaped a lot of your interests, and like just being, it's like part of you in a way because you love it so much. But sometimes you just have to take a step back and just realize, like, this is media. Like, this media can be nice. Media can change your life. It can inspire you. But at the end of the day, it's just media. It's fun. It's fun stuff, and like it doesn't, you don't have to like have a complete breakdown because a movie was not like the way you wanted it to be. That's just my 2 cents. Like, it's okay to be disappointed and upset, but like I've read so many things, and it's been kind of at the front of my mind with like the cyberpunk stuff. It reminded me of like all the disappointment over like Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy 15 and stuff. But video games in particular, people can get so upset when they don't match their expectations. And I feel like with all these games that have been in development for over like 5 years and been hyped up so much, that just without fail always sets up an impossible expectation in everyone's minds. Like, even if the game came out and it was really good and it like blew people away, there would still be people who were like, I don't know, it didn't really match like my vision in my head that I have been like thinking about for 10 years while it was being worked on and teased and all this stuff. And yeah, there's also the problem of like people really hate delays, people really hate waiting, and I understand. I'm really fucking impatient. I'm always like checking Skeb, that like artist commission site, to see if my commissions were delivered, because I'm so fucking excited about seeing art. But that aside, people hate delays, they hate waiting, and when delays happen they get really upset, which makes video game developers not want to have to delay stuff as much as possible, which results in them releasing unfinished stuff a lot. Like a lot of times in the last few years, it seems like games that come out are never finished. Like you're never playing the full game. You have to wait like a year or two for the actual game to be ready. And like, as impatient as I am, like I'm fine with stuff being delayed. It's sad, but like, you know what? It's worth it to wait. It's worth the wait. Like what Gabe Newell says. There's a really good Mega 64 video about this that's like, you fucking loser, you're playing the game on release date? Guess you should have waited for the play date when the game is actually playable. Yeah, Kingdom Hearts 3 was another game that was never gonna meet expectations. I was disappointed, I'll admit, like I expected more, but you know, that's partially or probably even like mostly on me for like getting my hype built up as much as I did. So I've learned to kind of just like temper my expectations when it comes to games. When I see a game that I'm really looking forward to, I just kind of push it to the back of my mind. It is filed away for later, and if there's news about it, then cool, there's more news. But then after the news, filing it back away. Not gonna dwell on it, not gonna start like thinking like, oh god, it's gonna be so fucking good. There's gonna be like, oh, I don't know, the PS4 is gonna poop out solid gold bricks into my living room, and it's gonna come to life and turn into my girlfriend and suck my pee-pee, all that stuff. Just gonna not think about it. Not think about it. I'm trying so hard to be wholesome. But okay, there's this Jackbox game I was playing with my friends, and it's called, I forgot what it's called, but it's a game where you like draw something. You're giving a prompt. You're given a prompt and you draw something to go up against another drawing. And I think somebody drew like a girlfriend. They like drew a picture of their girlfriend and the caption was like, my girlfriend Lisa or whatever. And you have to draw like an opponent to fight the picture. They like fight in an arena. So I was like, what is the perfect opponent for girlfriend Lisa? So I drew a PS4. Like I not a PS4, a PS5. I drew a PS5. And I put I drew a I'm sorry. This is not wholesome at all, but I drew a on a hole in the PlayStation 5, and then I captioned it Pussy Station 5. And my friends hated me so much. They were like, I hate the Pussy Station 5. I hate it. I hate it. Like a PlayStation 5 on its own against girlfriend, like that is already powerful. But if you added like the a hole, if you added a hole to it, like it's unstoppable. That is the champion. I know, I have the brain of a fucking 10-year-old. I'm so fucking immature. My friends are so upset. And then later, like during a different game, like a few days later, I was like, I'm gonna draw like the HD version of the Pussy Station 5. So I did like a very like hyper detailed. I colored it in. And they were so mad. Why are you playing that PlayStation 5 so much? You got a pussy in that thing? This is the end. This is the end. But anyway, PlayStation 5. I still haven't gotten one because, first of all, they're like all out of stock. Second of all, I get really worried about like hardware problems because I've heard that they've been having some issues, and I kind of want to wait until maybe those are sorted out before I go ahead and get one. But when I do get one, I want to stream Demon Souls. Now that I have a good capture card. It's a really good capture card. It goes into the motherboard. I'm really scared I'm gonna break something when I install it. I'm gonna die so many times in Demon Souls. Look forward to it. You had an entire roll of Oreos again? Oh no, it's the Oreo curse! It happens to all of us. I always get Oreo thins, so I feel less like guilty about consuming too much sugar and like hurting my stomach. Cause you can have like 6 Oreo thins, and it's as much like sugar as like maybe 2 or 3 Oreos. Life hack. Video games. Yeah, people get way too hyped about video games, and that's part of the problem. Also, like, game developers have a really hard life. They're just like... Crunch is like such a big problem, and I feel like a lot of people don't really realize how much they have to work, and like they're also like they're always missing their families and like important like holidays and stuff because they have to work on these games. And it's mostly like it's partly because of like people just like not wanting to delay stuff or not wanting to wait. So game studios are like, we gotta hurry and crank this shit out. Yeah, it's not a good environment. And also just I feel really bad because I used to be a lot more abrasive when I talk about like stuff in games that I don't like. I used to be like very cruel, honestly. But as I've grown and like learned about like the conditions of like the work of game developers and just like all this stuff, I try to be very gentle when I'm criticizing something. Like I try to be as gentle as I can. Cause I just think about how like even if it's like a glitchy, horrible like dumpster fire mess, it's like people worked really hard on that. Like there's a whole team of people that did their best. They put in so many hours of their lives. They miss like important moments with their own families and their loved ones to work on this stuff. All those like names that you see in the credits at the end of a game, those are all people who worked so hard. Like the games that they worked on, that was their lives for like years and years and years. Like they poured so much of their lives into that. And it's good to like keep those people in mind whenever you're like trashing on something. As funny as it can be to trash on something, and like glitches are just really funny in games. Like a lot of the cyberpunk glitches are like honestly pretty entertaining as like a side effect of all the stuff. But yeah, just keep in mind there's humans behind all the media you consume, and they're trying their best. Yeah. I always try like, not just with games but with movies too. I always try to stay and like watch the credits and just like see all the names and just give it my time. You know, like give my time to appreciate all these people who made this thing that I enjoyed or maybe didn't enjoy. I'll just sit there and look at the credits like, wow, like all these people worked on this. and just take that in for a moment, because that's what the credits are for. And whenever I'm like watching a movie in like a movie theater, which I hate to do because movie theaters are disgusting and filled with people, but when people just like right after a movie ends, they just get up out of their seats and leave immediately. I'm like, what? Like how? Like not just like for the credits, like not just like staying for the credits to like absorb that and be like, yeah, like great job all of you people who worked on this thing that I just watched for 2 hours. Like, don't you need some time to just like sit for maybe even like a minute or like 2 minutes, 5 minutes to like reflect on what you just watched? Like, I feel like I always need a moment to just like sit there and like in silence and just think about what I just watched and like how I felt about it and reflect on all the parts that I liked and didn't like and just let it sink in. So I don't really understand people who can just like get up like, yep, see ya, and just leave. Maybe they're like different in how they do it. Maybe they just like on the way home they think about it and like talk about it or something. But I gotta stay for the credits. I just feel bad if I don't. Also, there might be like post-credits cool stuff. You never know. Listen. I don't make a mess in my seat to begin with. And people who do that are really rude. And I'm talking to you right now. If you're the type of person who like scatters your popcorn and your shit all over the movie theater and say like, oh, the cleaning people will deal with it. You are naughty. Don't do that. I'm yelling at you right now. Whenever I go to a movie theater, I'm always like making sure that I don't leave behind a mess because I don't want to make the cleaning staff's job harder. But if I'm just like sitting there for the remainder of time, the remaining running time of a movie, I don't think that's making their job harder. That's not making their job harder. What makes their job harder is like people who come in and just fucking like stick their feet up on the seats in front of them, get their dirty shoes everywhere, and spill their popcorn and their drinks everywhere. Be considerate. I'm going off. I'm fucking pissed. Just kidding, I'm not really pissed. I'm actually kind of calm and tired. I have a friend who used to work at a movie theater, by the way. And it's a very tough job. Tough and also boring if you're like if you're doing the job where you're like taking tickets at the door. That's probably the most boring job, I think, is what they said. What's this chill-ass music? It's from Final Fantasy X. I have a playlist. I put together a playlist of like wintry sounding, relaxing video game music because I was really tired of playing like, I don't know, random copyright-free jazz music and then finding out later that I did get a strike for it. It's really annoying. Friend? Yeah, I have friends. I have a few. I didn't used to have this many friends though. It's very weird. Like, I gained several friends this year. Mostly VTubers. And I'm very grateful for that, cause I didn't really have like I didn't have any friends that like do the same kind of stuff that I do with like streaming and content creation. So to have people like that in my life that I can talk to and relate to about that stuff is a blessing. Well, you know what I mean by copyright free. It's video game music, so like video game music is usually fine unless it's like Nintendo for some reason. Oh, I've heard about Alamo Draft House. I've always wanted to go to one. But there's only like 5 of them in the country and they're nowhere near me. Yes, please respect Respect service workers. They have some of the hardest jobs ever. Customer service is just complete hell. It's not good. I'm always trying my best whenever I have to interact with someone with like a customer service type job or just like any kind of service job. I want to go out of my way to make their job as easy as possible. Cause I just feel so bad for all the people that they have to encounter that just don't care. Like, it's honestly kind of appalling how people treat like service workers like that, as if they're not even human. Like, they legitimately seem like they don't view them as another human, just as like a tool that they interact with. It's disturbing. Don't like that. They go through so much pain because of people like this that just like throw them aside and they're just like treating them like a complete bastard for no other reason other than they just like can't work up any kind of like empathy or like, I don't know, take the time to say please and thank you and not like yell. People who yell at like store workers, unless you have an actual good reason to yell at them, like if they were like an asshole to you, go ahead.
And who is a jackass.
But just yelling at someone, like if you're like, oh, can you look in the back for me? I need like fucking, I don't know, Big Boob Bitches number 5 HD remix. And they go back and they look for it and they come back and they're like, sorry, there's no Big Boob Bitches 5 HD remix. And you don't need to yell at them. That's not their fault. Yeah, it's like, it's the whole like Karen thing. But that's the thing I have mixed feelings about. Because I kind of feel bad for all the people named Karen that are nice people. And they got dragged into that meme. It's kind of sad. I wish they would have picked like, I don't know, like not a name for that, but just like a term. Maybe just like a way to shorten the phrase, can I speak to the manager? That type of person. Yeah, it's just, I don't think it's good to like drag innocent people like that into an archetype of horrible person. Because I've known a lot of really nice Karens. And isn't there a Karen in the Monogatari season? Isn't like one of the characters from Bakemonogatari, his name is Karen. Araragi? Yeah, I'll take the hit. If there's like a person who's like a complete asshole bastard, just say they're a Natasha. You're being a Natasha right now. Cause it's not Natasha, it's Natasha. I will sacrifice myself.
Nyanners,
I'm basically Jesus.
Dad appreciates you.
I'll die for all of your sins. I will carry this cross. I'm being a total Kimari right now. What does that mean? Does that mean I'm stinky? I'm basically the savior of the world. Stink weenie. My horn is half the normal size, but that's okay. Your horn doesn't need to be any particular size. It's what's inside that counts. That's one of the lessons that Final Fantasy X teaches you. Is it's not about the size of the horn, or whether or not your horn is broken or completely intact. Whether or not your horn is intact or not intact. That's not a reflection on you as a person. Bodies are just dumb fucking flesh vehicles that we pilot.
Epitomizing kindness. Nyan happy underscore S88-bit heart the 8-bit
Oh, for a second I thought that said thank you for optimizing kindness, and I was like, yeah, I'm fucking ray traced, optimized 60 FPS kindness.
Yeah, people are real dicks. I work in retail and people just yell at me
Oh, I'm
because
so
they
sorry.
did something wrong.
I'm
You
so
get used
sorry.
to it, but it's not something you should have to get used to.
No, nobody should have to get used to being treated poorly. That's just like some of the saddest things to think about is that people just get used to that kind of treatment and they just expect it. And when someone's nice, they're surprised. Like, you shouldn't be surprised by someone being nice. Niceness should just be the bare minimum of human interaction. Like, just being a decent person. That's a low bar. Thank you, Kukugu. I'm so sorry. I hope your holiday season isn't too rough. Working in retail, cause that's the hardest time to be. Free pizza. I hope it's
Karens
dairy
are
free.
like boomers, only some we respect. Also, keep up the good work, Nyanners. Pee pee poo poo moi.
Pee pee poo poo moi. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Boomers is another thing that I felt like got out of hand. 'Cause I like to use boomer as a term of endearment, but a lot of people kind of used it as like a word for any person who, regardless of their age, by the way, like a person, I saw someone they
As
called a
retail
boomer when they
employee,
were
not
like
surprised
20.
When someone is nice, am suspicious of them.
If you're over the age of like 16, you're automatically a boomer. There's a lot of nice old people. Like not all old people are like out of touch, evil people. Like there's nice old people. They're all over the place, and just because they're old doesn't like invalidate their like opinions or like thoughts about life and the world. Like older folks have a lot of wisdom and like valuable stuff to offer to society, and like valuable lessons and knowledge that we should all appreciate. So when I see like some old person is just like saying anything and someone just goes, "Okay, boomer," I'm like, that just because they're old doesn't mean they're bad. And yeah, I'm saying this because I'm an old person. This is old person propaganda coming from 1,000-year-old me. Yeah, it's like, I feel like people get confused and like they always want to attack like a subset of people for something like, oh, they're old, or like, I don't know, they're from fucking Pennsylvania or whatever. But there's more to it. It's a little more nuanced than that. There's more nuance. Yeah, generalizations in general, not good. That's the lesson of today. Take it to heart. I'm not 30, what the fuck? Although I'm kind of flattered that you think I seem that old in my maturity and my wisdom. Oh, hello! Aldrich Pandora! Hello, France! Thank you for watching the stream.
Mommy milkers or moo moo milkers?
What's the difference? Mommy milkers versus moo moo milkers. You know, I kind of see the appeal of like cowgirls. I'm not talking about anthropomorphic stuff. I just mean like girls who have like the cow ears outfit on and go moo moo. I think that's good. I think I'll have to say it's a tie, cause I don't know, like there's a lot of appeal in mommy milkers, but moo moo milkers also. It's a hard choice. And thank you, Electric Pickle, for gifting us up to Boomers Unite. Yes! Boomers rise up! We'll take back the name of Boomer. Boomer will become a nice word.
I I discovered your channel from Clamps and have loved the chill chat streams.
Clamps?
Hoping that you have a good holidays.
I love Clemps. I love Clemps' YouTube videos. He makes really good video game reviews. They're really funny and creative. He has a really creative presentation for how he talks about video games and stuff. Thank you so much. Go Techie45. Thank you. Happy holiday. I hear a boomer. Boomer over here. Do you mind if if I restart my video capture device? Cause it's like
Reject mommy
freezing a
milkies,
lot.
embrace
I don't
cookie
know
and
why.
milky.
Why are you freezing? Why are you freezing? Maybe it's cold. I have to warm it up. I have to like throw it in the fire for a little bit until it gets evenly browned. Ah, thank you. The real snowman's 32. Reject mommy milkies, embrace cookie and milky. You know what? I agree. It is the holiday season. I have to be good. Santa cannot know that I have urges and desires outside of wanting cookies. Thank you. Also, the electric eel. Thank you so much for watching. I want to see you play Left 4 Dead with all V Shoujo. I've never played Left 4 Dead before. Is it hard? It looks hard. Santa chastity belt? Oh, that could be cute. It would be like red and white and have like little Christmas trees dangling off of it. Yeah. Thank you. Eat chili cookies. I'm an 80-year-old man with the mind of a 12-year-old boy trapped in the body of a cute anime girl. That reminds me of all those comments on like some Japanese YouTuber like uploaded a Japanese subtitled VOD of my stream, and there were like so many comments that were like, "This is just an old man in the body of a cute anime girl." And I was like, "Yeah, I'm a perverted old geezer. I'm like Master Roshi." Or yeah, a monkey. An old geezer monkey. I'm thirsty. Oh my. Oh, tomorrow I'm gonna play more Final Fantasy X. And it's kind of tentative right now, but I called up Nyanners and she said that she would be interested in doing a collab with me. I hope she
Santa
doesn't
Claus
embarrass
is
me.
real. I saw him at the mall.
Mall Santas honestly kind of scare me sometimes. Especially after watching Nathan For You, because he talks to a mall Santa that is like a grizzled, like badass old dude who has like several guns. He's like packing heat. And he rides a motorcycle. There was a really interesting documentary. I don't remember if it was on Netflix, but it was a documentary about mall Santas. And it was extremely interesting and like kind of heartwarming. I forgot what it was called, but please look up Mall Santa documentary and watch that because it's good. Thank you. Karina. Thank you. Dynastic. Nyanners return, Pog. Yeah, she finally made some time in her busy schedule. And we're gonna have like a little guest appearance tomorrow. Which I know you're all excited for because Nyanners is so much cooler and so much better than me. You're all chomping at the bit to see her again. I know it. Back from the dead. She didn't die. I swear, she is 100% alive and is definitely not a reanimated corpse. I promise. Nyanners is coming. Yeah, I guess I'll invite her over
Almost
for
forgot
like the
Merry
middle of the
Christmas,
stream or
Nyanners.
something.
Make sure you have a good one. Pee pee poo poo moi.
Pee pee poo poo moi. Pee pee poo poo moi. Thank you. Thank you. Merry Christmas. I hope you have a good one too. It's so soon. The holiday season is upon us. And I'm really excited. I ordered my mom presents. Can you keep a secret? I got some of her presents and they'll get there tomorrow, but I'm gonna tell her to not open them until Christmas because I had them gift wrapped. I got her a really cool like Michigan cutting board with like all the cities and stuff labeled on it because she loves Michigan a lot. And it was something she asked for when I was visiting. She was like, you know what, I really like those like cutting boards that are in the shape of stamps. And I was like, oh yeah, oh really? she's probably not here. I hope she's not here. She usually doesn't have time to watch my streams, cause she also works. But she watches my videos on YouTube. Her favorite one recently was the toilet rating one. She really enjoyed that one. She wanted me to rate her toilets. I also got her. Please keep it a secret. Don't tell my mom. Don't tell my mom. I got her a digital photo frame, and it's really cool. It's like it's a photo frame. It looks like a normal photo frame. It has like a wood frame that looks really nice, and a really like high quality, high definition screen. And you can load up like a slideshow of various pictures into it. And I'm really excited because she's also been asking for something like that too. So she can display a lot of pictures because she has so many pictures but so little room on her mantle. So it would be perfect for her. I'm so excited for her to open it. Oh my god. I'm gonna lose my mind waiting until Christmas for her to open it. I still need to figure out what I'm gonna get her dog and cat though. Cause they have so many toys. They're really spoiled, honestly. She's always buying them toys. When I visited, like, they have several baskets filled with like cat and dog toys and like little stuffed animals. Cause her dog really loves stuffed animals. He likes to carry them around in his mouth and like he tears them up a little. But he also like he just gets slobber all over them and he sleeps with them. It's really cute. I don't know if they would appreciate collars, cause the cat is a very free spirit.
I hope to have a kid like you one day.
Oh, I don't think you would want a kid like me. I don't think you would want to. I don't think you would want your family to be cursed with something like that. But thank you. That's very nice. Thank you, Kenan Senpai. Thank you so much. Does she buy me pet toys? I think she's bought my cat stuff before. Oh, thank you. The real angry mango. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching the stream. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Merry Christmas.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. Thank you. Thank you so much, Hunter. Thank you. I want to get all my friends stuff, but it's hard when all of your friends like live in various places of the world, so you kind of have to get them something that's like, I don't know. It's hard. I've been thinking a lot about like gifts for people over the last like few weeks. Make them a song. Make all of them a song. I know what song I can make for Silver Veil. Silver Veil. Silver Veil. She's very cute and has big boobs. Ah woo. Ah woo. I'm so thirsty, help. She has very nice big titties. Watch them bounce. Boing. This wolf girl is the best. Yeah, I'm really thirsty. The ass and titty song? I love that song. It's such a banger. Ass, titties, ass and titties. Ass, titties, titties, ass and titties. Big booty bitches. That's where it's at. Da 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 da. I feel like I need to blow my nose. Also, hold on. Do you mind if I... Hold on. I'm gonna adjust my recording device. Hold on. I'll be back in like a minute. Hold on. Blah. Ugh. Why does my nose always get so runny when it's cold? I guess it's because the blood vessels dilate or something. Dilated blood vessel. Ay 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 ay. Alright, it is restarting. Oh, I love Haruka so much. I'm so glad she's back. I felt so empty when she wasn't around. It just didn't feel right. She was gone for like over a month, wasn't she? I was so sad. But seeing her back, it just feels right. Like the world is right again. Yeah, I saw she cried a lot. I feel kind of bad whenever streamers cry like that, because I know what it's like. Okay, I restarted. Hello, I'm back. So, maybe it won't glitch anymore. Let's see. It had been a while since I last restarted it, but it could also just be the software acting up, because sometimes it just randomly has issues. I'm a freaking Cooper! I don't feel really bad to have a P.O. box. Not just because it's kind of scary, like... I don't know, like... I know many of you are very, like, kind and nice people, but I always get worried, like... Stuff with opening up a P.O. box, like, what kind of stuff would be sent to it? Kind of worries me, but also I feel pretty bad. Just, like... receiving all that stuff. I would feel very spoiled. And I would try to do like a policy of like only send letters only, no presents, just like fan mail stuff. But I don't think people would follow that policy. Yeah, someone might send me an entire toilet. Would that fit in a P.O. box? Sorry, I keep having to cough and I have to mute when I cough because I always feel like coughing assaults people's ears. I'm going to get a free Pussy Station 5. Oh! Handmade Pussy Station 5. Here, ASMR cough. That sounds so pathetic. reminds me of that part in Zoolander where he's working in the mines and he's like, Father, I think I have the black lung. Coughing is embarrassing. Cause whenever, no matter like the reason why you're coughing, it could be anything. It could be like the air is dry cause it's winter. You got some gunk in your throat, cause sometimes you just get gunk in your throat. You have allergies. You've been talking for like 3 hours straight, and your throat is getting all fucked up from it. Whenever you cough, people like flood the chat, and they're like, "Oh my god, are you sick? Oh my god, she's fucking dying! Oh my god! Oh fuck, go to the doctor!" And I'm like, "Please calm down. I just fucking coughed, bro. I just fucking coughed." There's no reason to be worried or concerned. I can't believe Nyanners is fucking dying. I need a doctor. Could be a doctor stat. Holy shit. Call the Paw Patrol. Fucking Paw Patrol, bunch of snitches. Fuck the Paw Patrol. This took a turn. Oh no, panic. Or like, maybe my nose is just a little stuffy because it's fucking cold, or just like sometimes your nose gets stuffy. There's no rhyme or reason to it, and people are like, "Oh my god, are you sick? Are you going to die? You should see a doctor." It's like every time. That's why I mute when I cough. Did she died? My nose gets stuffy every morning too, even with my air purifier. I think it's because I sleep with the window open like a fucking idiot. I gotta have my room at least like 40 to 30 degrees Fahrenheit, or I can't get comfortable. Yeah, it's comfy that way, cause you can just pile on all the blankets and get nice and snug in there. And then I wake up and my nose is like... Someone call 911. I got a case of the anime cold. I stayed outside for 5 minutes when it was a little too cold and rainy, and now... Oh, my face is so hot. You have to feed me ice cubes. I'm gonna lay in bed breathing heavily, and you have to like feed me sliced up fruit and ice cubes. I told someone once that I like my preferred sleeping temperature is like 50 to 40 degrees, and they were like, "Oh my god, you're gonna get hyperthermia." Which I don't think you can get hyperthermia in like a bed with lots of blankets when it's 50 degrees, but I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. I'm wrong about a lot of things. I hate summer cause I have to run my air conditioner super low, or I just cannot sleep. I wish winter and fall would last forever. And the beginning of spring. The beginning of spring is nice and refreshing. After all those months of just the world being dead and grey, just seeing all the flowers pop up and the leaves come back on the trees. Everything is so green and... it smells nice. The smells of spring. Those first few weeks of spring. Even though I have really bad allergies, I still like... I love going out there and just... yes. The great outdoors. Have I had to live someplace without AC in the summer? Yes. I lived here without AC for a year, and it was pain. And I also lived in another place that was way hotter during the summer without AC. That was also pain. It was very humid too. Humidity is just my mortal enemy. Hot weather makes me very sick. I cannot handle it. I also can't handle like extreme temperature fluctuations. Like one day it'll be 60 degrees and then the next it's like suddenly 80 degrees. I can't handle that. Fahrenheit, by the way. Sorry to all the Celsius friends out there. I measure temperature in this stupid way, I'm sorry. Yeah, temperature fluctuations like that. They make me physically ill. I'll wake up and just feel really dizzy and horrible and clammy. Like I'm coming down with something. And then like, pressure differences too. If there's like a storm brewing, I start feeling a little ill. I can get like a stomach ache. I'm really sensitive to that kind of stuff. I'm a sensitive little baby. I need to be coddled. I need to be... I need to be spoon-fed baby food and slapped around with a fish. Yeah, I'm just really in tune with nature, you know? I'm just... I'm like I'm in tune with the earth. I'm connected to the earth. You have to feed me and say, "Here comes the airplane." I'm sorry. Oh yeah, some people get like achy joints when it's gonna rain. That's a real thing. Because of the pressure changes. I wonder if that's gonna happen to me once I get older. Because I have a knee and like a hip that will like pop really loudly when I sit up or like when I do squats and stuff sometimes. Because I injured my knee and like partially my leg really badly when I was on the tennis team in school. I tripped over a ball that I didn't see. Like a tennis ball rolled under my foot and I didn't see it. And I was like lunging to hit a ball with my racket. And I twisted my ankle really badly and fell and slid across the court. And tennis ball courts are made out of really horrible material that is just like, it shreds your skin right off. It's not like regular pavement. I swear there's like tiny little like needles in it. I think they're like that so you have more like tread on your shoes or something, but when you fall on those, it's not a good time. It's very painful. It just like, it shredded off so much skin. I'm sorry, that's really gross. But I had to walk around in crutches for a few weeks, and I had a very nasty, big like wound on my knee and partially my thigh from it. That took forever to heal. It was horrible. And yeah, my knee still pops because of how badly I fucked it up. So I wonder if that knee is gonna get sore when I get older. Tennis is fun though. I like tennis a lot. I really like that part of Death Note. Death Note. Death Note. Where they do the tennis match together. I remember watching that and I was like, oh my god. That's just like what I do. Look, Ma, I'm on TV. It really is like razor blades. Sorry. Thirsty. Sorry. Drinking ASMR. This isn't Chrono Trigger music actually. This is from Rune Factory. Frontier to be specific. It does kind of sound like Chrono Trigger though. It definitely seems to have taken some inspiration from it. I love Chrono Trigger. One of the best video game OSTs of all time. All time! I should get one of those giant hamster water feeder things. Yeah, I should install it onto my wall. so I can just like go suckle on it. Like hold on, I have to cough again. My favorite song from Chrono Trigger is the Zeal theme. The one that's like dun 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 dun. It's nice. Great, I call attention to it, so now every time I cough or say that I have to cough, people are gonna be like, oh my god, are you okay? Are you dying? Oh my fucking god! I guess it's better if it becomes like more of a joke than people like honestly asking. Cause I don't wanna make people worried. You don't need to be worried. I'm okay. I am healthy. I have barely left my apartment. Whenever I do, I make sure I'm very vigilant about staying away from other people and staying clean. You're always worried? I'm also always worried, so I guess we're even. Cause I worry constantly about what people think of me. That's probably one of my greatest flaws. We're getting really deep in this stream. What the fuck? I think way too much about like how people perceive me, and I get so worried about like, what if all these random people that I've never met don't like me? Which isn't something I should care so much about, but I can't help it. I want to make everybody happy, but that is a fool's errand. You'll never make everyone happy. But still, I try. I try and I try and I try and I try. Disappointing people is one of the things that hurts me the most, is that feeling of letting people down and feeling like I could have done better, or like maybe I could have said something better, or just after every stream, especially when I do these chatting streams, I will like go through it in my head and I'm like, oh god, why did I say that like that? That sounded so bad, like people could misunderstand that so easily. I'm really bad at talking, and I tend to like prefer to like type stuff out when I'm talking about like really serious stuff, but even then when I do that, I mess up. And people will like take certain things that I say and just like run with it and just like play this game of internet telephone, so that the original thing of what I said eventually becomes completely warped from its original meaning. And it's really frustrating, but it's just like a fact of life and of the internet, of just I'm a picture on a screen with a voice, and it's easy to forget that there is a person here, but it's easy to forget that I am like arguably a person. But when you interact with like content creators online, you're never really gonna know them. Like, no matter how like much they open up about stuff with you or try to be transparent about stuff, you're never gonna know them. Never. I will be a mystery still.
Nyanners, you are never a disappointment. You have been a roll these past few months. I look forward to see what's in store for the Piss Goblin family and for the V Shoujo clan.
Thank you. That's so nice of you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Devonfordshire. Thank you. Like, I try to be real with people because I can't like put a cap on like my real feelings about a lot of stuff, cause I'm a big baby, but some people can do that, and that's fine. Like, however you choose to interface with like a community or like the internet as a whole, that's up to you. How much you reveal about yourself and your life. But because of this, just like I just see all the time like people discussing content creators, people discussing like my friends even, talking about like their motivations and like what they're really like behind the screen, and just like they have it completely wrong. Like they come up with all these theories based on like what they see in videos and on streams and stuff, and come up with like, oh, this is definitely how they feel about X and Y, and this is definitely like what they're really like, or like how they really feel, or there's some like secret conspiracy thing about just like the way that they do anything. Like they're under constant scrutiny for various things like this. With all these like people that have never met them personally, will never meet them personally. I'm sorry, but you probably won't. Like chances are, you're never gonna know them.
They hate us because they ain't us.
You're never gonna know them beyond what they choose to show you online. But from the like bits and pieces that they get, they try to piece together like these narratives that just like are so far removed from reality that it's honestly kind of funny sometimes. Like the kind of stuff that I see being said about certain people. Yeah, it's part of... It's natural to want to do this, because, like, there's curiosity and, like, people want to know more about, like, the people that they enjoy and watch. That's understandable.
You do a lot for many of us.
It's very understandable to want to do this, to want to, like, just, like, delve into them more and understand them more and, like, come up with theories and stuff, but sometimes it can get really, like, mean-spirited and cruel, which is also just like a fact of the internet. It's just... I'm of the mind that we should all, despite like the way the internet is, like the fact of like the internet being a place where just like anyone can like do and say anything and there isn't really much you can do about it, I'm of the mind that we shouldn't just like throw our hands up and be like, well, that's just how the internet is. Like, what do you expect? It's just the internet. I think we should all work towards just being kinder to each other in general as much as we can. I think we should all like work towards like being more understanding and treating people online as humans, because they're all humans. You are all wonderful humans.
We love the random that comes out of you intentionally or not, but if you ever really don't like something, telephone your community has your back there too.
Thank you. Thank you, Fondando. That's really sweet of you. Thank you. I love my community. They are all very nice and they all make so many creative fan works, and I love just like coming into the Discord after a stream and just like seeing all the funny stuff that was said. It's nice. Yeah, this is all part of my master plan to have you all surrender your wives to me. I understand the thought process behind being like, well, it's the internet, so what can you do? But I want to just like do what I can to spread a little more kindness, because I used to be very abrasive. I used to like, I can empathize with people that are just like depressed and they want to take it out on something. They want to just like have some kind of outlet for all these feelings, these negative feelings that are stewing around in their brains, so they just get online and just like let it out in an explosion of piss, pissing into the ocean of piss, as they say. I understand that. I was there at one point. I was as the kids say, I was a bit of a doomer. Like, I didn't have friends. I know this sounds unbelievable coming from like, oh, you're a girl, of course you had friends. Like, you... I didn't have friends in school. I had like acquaintances, but like I had like one friend, and that was about it. Like one like actual good friend that like I actually like knew and hung out with. But I was often like just like on the computer for most of my adolescence. I grew up with the internet. The internet was like one of my parents, basically. And because I was just like, I was a very like angry, depressed, little gremlin child. So I understand, like, I was there. I know what it's like. And I'm not trying to be like, oh, look at me, like, look how cool I am. Like, it's not cool. It's not a good place to be. It's a very dark, lonely, like, frustrating place that you feel like there's no escape from. It's not good. There's nothing to be romanticized or spoken highly of. And I hope whoever is also in that place can manage to, like, claw their way out and discover that there's, like, so much more to life. And it's okay. It's okay to have feelings, for one. Like, having feelings and being upset about stuff, it's not something to be ashamed of. I feel like a lot of people, especially boys, they feel like they can't cry, they can't have their feelings hurt by something, or that makes them, like, lesser. Like, that makes them a lame nerd or something. It's okay. Crying is actually very good for you. I do it a lot. Crying is okay. It's okay to cry. Even if you're crying alone, just let it out. You have to let out these emotions and just, like, acknowledge them and feel them. It's okay. It doesn't mean that you're like a big baby bitch or something. If you're like, if someone says something and it hurts your feelings, like, it's okay. So it hurt your feelings. Feel the feelings. It's okay. Crying is cleansing. It feels good. There's nothing like having a good, nice cry after watching like a really sad movie or something. Ah, it's like an exercise. Yes, it's cathartic. It's therapeutic. But yeah, I kind of went off on a tangent there, but as someone who used to be in a dark place in my life, who felt very lonely and depressed,
you are the coolest.
to like a degree that it was worrying, because I felt like what can I even do to escape this? Like, what is there for me outside of this, like, dark pit that I'm in? Like, like when fucking Batman... Never mind! When Bane broke Batman's back and he had to crawl out of the hole. I'm sorry, that was really cringe to be like, depression is like being a Batman and a...
Nyanners is the best ancient evil creature that I know.
Depression is like when video games and you level up your sadness stat. That's my BuzzFeed article. Anyway, I've been there, so I know what it's like to be like the kind of person that's just like sitting around like thinking about like the people that they watch and enjoy, and like coming up with like all this like wild theories about their lives or like their personalities, like what they're like off stream, and getting like really invested in it. But like a lot of like most of what they say is like based on, it's not really based on reality. It's kind of frustrating when I don't know, I'm sorry, I'm like going off because like I'm talking about like people who are talking shit about my friends, and based on what? Based. Oh god, that was my phone, I swear to god. I'm on twitch.tv. Yeah, I'm fucking subtweeting. I'm just kind of talking in general. I'm not really talking about any like specific instance, because I'm just like, I don't know. It just makes me sad when my friends are sad about reading just all this stuff that's been said about them. I just want to hold them and hug them and protect them. But you know, like, going back to like it's the internet, you should expect it thing. It's like it's just part of being on the internet, and all you can do is just try not to harden yourself so much that you don't feel anymore, cause feeling is good. It's okay to have feelings, but sometimes you just gotta like realize people are gonna say this stuff no matter what you do. You could be like literal like a saint. You could be a literal nun saint who never does anything wrong, and there will always be someone who's like, I don't know, the way she said that one time sounded kind of bitchy or something. People will just like, it's just human nature to want to find a flaw and talk about flaws, gossip about stuff. Gossiping is fun. Like, I like to sit around and like shoot the shit with people and talk about the news and like talk about, I don't know, like what's going on in the Twitterverse. There's always stuff going on in the Twitterverse. All these humans arguing about random stuff every day. There's a new thing every day. It's fun to talk about. But it's kind of self-destructive if you pay too much attention to it, though. You gotta learn your limits when it comes to that stuff. It's every day. Yeah. It is the Wild West. Every place on the internet where people gather, there's no like, I feel like people make the mistake of thinking like there's good sites and bad sites. I mean, there is, but like any site where people gather, there's going to be bad stuff because people are inherently like wicked and cruel, and because of fucking Eve eating the apple. People I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make that sound as mean as I did. I just mean like people are flawed, is what I'm saying. People are flawed, but it's okay. But when enough people get together, there's gonna be a bunch of bullshit happening. And it happens on Twitter, on Facebook with your, I don't know, your aunt and your uncle arguing about horse races. Twilight Sparkle should have won! I don't know. YouTubes? There's bad stuff all over the internet because people suck. But, like, everybody sucks in their own way. Like, I suck. I have various things about me that suck that I'm working on, but that's part of being a stupid asshole on this earth together with everybody. Is we all gotta put up with each other's suckiness. And we all gotta work together to understand each other's suckiness more and create a more comfortable place for everybody to live. World peace. Yeah, we all gotta do our best to be better every day. Yeah, like, being on the internet, it's so easy to just say whatever you want. Like, comment pee-pee poo-poo on a video and just have no repercussions whatsoever outside of, like, maybe, I don't know, being blocked. You can just... When you're anonymous, especially, like, as cool as being anonymous can be for so many things, like, it's kind of a, like... It's a blessing and a curse. Anonymity. Yeah, I can say the word. I can pronounce it now. Anonymity. 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 Something like one of my friends mentioned when we were talking about this this specific thing. Sorry, I'm losing control of my English prowess. Anonymity. Yeah. Yeah, my dick is huge. Anonymity. I'm sorry, I'm becoming a braggart. But the thing about anonymity is it lets you... Oh god, I'm sorry, I don't want to talk over the text-to-speech.
And others have shown me that Therese always light in the darkness. Everyone has flaws, and now
Rap God
is especially good at bringing them out, but anyone can do better. I love you all.
Thank you. That's so... Wait, is that... Did you donate the date? 12/15? Oh my god. Thank you! Maradine. Is it Maradine? I still haven't figured out how to pronounce your name. Thank you so much. Yes, there's always light in the darkness. And we just gotta all keep on going, even if it feels hopeless. Even if it, like, feels like... What the fuck is the point? The point is... You gotta keep going so you can see all the stupid shit that's gonna happen later. You gotta stay for after the credits, for the post-credits funny thing, funny scene. Thank you. But yeah, there's a quote from Final Fantasy X that I always think about whenever I'm feeling down that kind of relates to this. It's like... Lulu says it. She says like... No matter how dark the night, morning always comes, and our journey begins anew. That's a quote that always just I hold close to my heart. It rings very true. It's a nice quote. Yes. Lulu is so wise. It's surprising that she's so young, because she has infinite wisdom. I have to cough again, hold on. I coughed up a hairball, oh my god. Ah. My life a movie. It's Look Who's Talking. That's the movie with the talking baby. Get it, get it, get it. Anyway, my friends were like making some pretty good points when we were talking about this earlier. It's like anonymity can allow you to work up the courage to like talk about whatever and just feel not judged for it, I guess. Like there's a lot of overlap between like VTubers and like just like anonymous posting on the internet, because being a VTuber is a form of anonymity. Like some VTubers are like, they blend more of their like real self and their VTuber self, but some VTubers, their VTuber self is a complete character. It's completely removed from them. And I feel like both ways, the second way especially, allow for you to have like this kind of shield to be able to say things that you wouldn't be able to say without using an avatar or like a different persona for yourself, and just really open up about stuff that you wouldn't have been able to without that. And that's a cool thing about anonymity. Like anonymity is cool because of that, but anonymity is not cool because some people use it to be really mean. But people be mean on the internet. Like it's just life. People be mean in general. People are gonna be mean until the end of time. But another thing is like people can like make it seem like there's more hateful things being said than there actually are, because it's just the same person making posts anonymously. To make it seem like there's like multiple people talking about something, but in reality it's just the same person that's like, yeah, I fucking hate Cheerios. They get way too soggy too fast. Yeah, I agree. Cheerios taste kind of like fucking butt grass. Like that. That was my typing style. Typing style. Yeah, I'm starting a feud with Cheerios. Butt grass. Like it tastes like a grassy butt. I actually don't really have any strong feelings about Cheerios either way. They're alright. I kind of like the chocolate flavored Cheerios. They're good to eat with or without milk. Delicious. Well, I'm really bad at like formulating my thoughts. I'm really jealous of people who can just get on stream and they can just like rattle off all this like intelligent, well thought out sounding shit. And I just get on here and I'm like, about that fucking, I like go off on a tangent. I forget completely what I was saying 15 minutes ago. It's hard. It's not really anything to do with like being smart. Cause you can be a very intelligent person and like struggle to articulate and just like form sentences out loud that make sense.
A double-edged sword with people using it to be cringe.
And then
Pretty cringe for the better part of 2020. Thanks for making this year a bit less cringe and more pog. Or something, I don't know, word hard.
Thank you for your kind words. COL. I love your art also. Thank you so much. And thank you, Chrono Brock. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Sarticulate. Talk about verbal diarrhea. Ugh. Yeah, I have ADHD, and that's part of it. Is not being able to really finish a thought when you're like talking out loud. Cause I think about something else in the middle of the thought, and I want to talk about that too. My brain is just greedy. My brain wants to hold on to so many various things at the same time, but I just can't. And did I talk about this before? I think I talked about this in Discord, but it's just having ADHD is hard because a lot of the signs and symptoms of it can kind of make people think you're dumb. And it makes me feel bad sometimes. Like, I don't mean to get too real and be a big baby complaining and bitching and whining on stream, but when people... I get like people joking about it, but when people like seriously like call me stupid and dumb for like... just like anything. Just like taking to question my intelligence. Like when I'm not doing a bit and just like acting dumb to be funny. It kind of hurts my feelings, and it's like I know I'm not the like most like intelligent genius person in the world, but having ADHD and streaming is the ultimate recipe for just like whenever I talk, it's just like a bunch of spaghetti comes out. I can't untangle my thoughts. It's really difficult for me to like keep my thoughts in order. Like I lose my train of thought. I like just now, like I completely forgot what I was gonna say. I got word pasta. I got brain gremlins. Like talking to a chat and like keeping track of all the stream stuff and alerts and stuff and talking about stuff all at the same time. And when you throw playing a game into that mix, it's like my brain overheats. It doesn't have enough processing power to handle all of that, so I get really overwhelmed really easily. I forget stuff a lot. Which is why I joke about being senile, is my brain just will not hold on to certain things. Even if I try to remind myself as much as possible or like tell people to remind me, I still forget. Cause just the thing about ADHD is just like your brain just cannot focus and like hold on to stuff. Like it is a brain problem. It has no bearing on your intelligence. It has nothing to do with it. But I see like a lot of people who also struggle with ADHD like say stuff about how in school people call them dumb, or like people always make fun of them for being forgetful and stuff, and that makes me feel really bad. Cause like I know how that feels. I wish I could buy a new brain, that would be nice. I just want to take my brain out and hose it off and put it back in. Take my brain to the car wash. And like, I try not to be too critical of like the people who say that stuff either, cause like sometimes people just don't know, and it's okay. Like sometimes people are just like just giving you a hard time and saying like, oh, you're so dumb and stuff like that, and they just don't realize. They don't realize that that can be hurtful. We all say hurtful stuff without meaning it sometimes, and because we're ignorant of people's circumstances or whatever. And yeah, I know. I'm really going ham on these boomer rants. This is like me sitting in my rocking chair complaining to all my grandchildren in the stream. Sorry for calling me a stinky fujoshi. When did you call me a stinky fujoshi? Actually, I've heard. I don't really have my finger on the pulse of like yaoi fandom.
And I can't imagine trying to stream like you do.
Aw.
You do a great job, Natasha. Haruchi happy.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I don't have my finger on the pulse of the yaoi fandom or anything, but I've heard that like, at least for like Japanese fans of that stuff, fujoshi is kind of like a term of endearment for them. Like they wear it with like honor. There's a lot of history behind it, and it has to do with like, I don't know, like girls feeling more like comfortable in their sexuality and like having like sexual feelings, I guess. Like it's like taking back power from people who are like, no, girls aren't allowed to like see people kissing and think that's cute or makes them blush or whatever. There's like, somebody wrote like a really good thing about it, like a really good article about fujoshi in Japan. And I wish I was more articulate, because I would be able to like explain it better, but yeah, you know. I got brain gremlins. Thank you, Alarm Stormbringer, for those bets, and ADHD, rise up. ADHD, unite. Yeah, fujoshi in Japan is kind of like being a weeb in the West. I wouldn't say it's like accepted, like, I don't know, like, otaku are becoming more and more accepted in Japan as like they become more integrated into the mainstream. I've watched a lot of like Japanese street interviews where they like interview people who like anime and stuff like that, and talk about like are they accepted in Japan, that kind of stuff. They're becoming more accepted, and there's become like less of a stigma for liking anime. And actually anime is a really big part of like just like TV in general over there. Like old people watch anime. There's an anime that's been running for like thousands of episodes, I think. It's the longest running anime. I think it's called it's kind of like Anime Simpsons, basically. It's about like a family. I don't remember the... Yeah, Sazae-san. Yeah. Sazae-san. That's the name. Yeah. It's been running for like a really, really long time. And the older generation loves that show. Yeah, a lot of people in Japan watch anime. Even if they're not like an otaku or like really into like idol stuff or like cute girls doing cute things anime, that kind of stuff. It's literally just cartoons. Like they just call it anime because it means animation. Yeah, Japanese Family Guy. I really want to watch King of the Hill dubbed in Japanese. I saw a few clips of it and it's really accurate. Corey in the house. Cartoons. Those are for babies. You know, I wish there were more. I just choked on water, I'm sorry. I wish there were more shows, cartoon animated shows for adults that weren't like, oh, it's for adults, so it has to be like fucking gritty and filled with gore and blood and sex and shit. And the other side of that is there's like too many cartoons for adults where it's just like they're just really depressing. And like those shows are fine too. Like people can watch whatever they want to watch, and I think those shows are valuable for a lot of people to have more like mature cartoons of that variety. But there should be more shows for adults where it's just like, I don't know, like the kind of anime that are for adults in Japan, like fucking Cowboy Bebop. Cowboy Bebop. Cowboy Bebop sitting at his computer. Samurai Champloo. Oh, that one show that I still have to watch with like the girls going on an Arctic expedition. Like, why can't there be Western shows like that that are animated? I just like animation a lot because there's so much you can do with it. It's so expressive. You can really like stretch the limits of imagination using animated stuff. It'd be nice if there were more like animated Disney movies that weren't 3D. I'm always really sad about that. I feel like they're never gonna make like a traditionally animated Disney movie again. Cause I think they feel like people only want to see the CGI stuff. But there's just something missing from the CGI stuff. They can do a lot of cool stuff. Like, I love like they can still do really beautiful art direction and do a lot using 3D, and it is easier than the traditionally animated stuff. But I just miss the feel of just like the flat 2D stuff, you know? It's got a certain feel. Maybe someday, I don't know. It seems like 2D animated stuff is dead as far as Disney goes. It's expensive, but you know, Disney is like one of the biggest corporations in the world. They own like so many media companies under their umbrella. They have so much money, and you're telling me that 2D is too expensive? That's a bunch of bull crap, bull poopy. Yeah, they're just gonna make a bunch of more remakes and like remakes. I'm really tired of remakes. I think like every movie, like almost every movie that's come out in the last few years, I feel like has been a remake. In 20 years they will remake Frozen. And they'll remake it in like 8K, 5000 FPS. It'll be like a hologram that you can walk into. You can be inside of the movie. The reboot of DuckTales? I didn't know that was a thing. I used to watch DuckTales a lot. DuckTales, oh woo! Oh, my body is glitching again. Why is it so temperamental today? This vessel is rejecting my spirit. Maybe I need to possess it more. Oh, more strongly. Isn't there like a chart that shows like how much stuff Disney owns? They own everything. They're gonna own the world soon. Oh, did you see the diva butt? I keep looking at that too. It's very eye-catching. Nerf this. Pregnant Elsa giving birth games in VR. Oh, you could do like Elsa giving birth POV, or you could be the doctor delivering the baby POV. POV. Where is the Derma butt? Oh, I see it. I see it. It's down here. Here, I'll stand next to the Germa butt. It's right here. Shame on whoever made that ornament. Using Germa's butt in such a way. Shame on you. Be shamed. His drump drunk. Why do I always embarrass myself when I get raided by him? I feel like I run into him in the hallway at school and I drop all my books and fart and piss myself. That's what it feels like. That's what it feels like. He's like walking down the hallway with his squad, his mean girl squad, and I'm like, oh my god, it's Germa. And then I bump into him and I shit and fart everywhere and I cry. It's sad. I can't handle talking to people who are cooler than me. I refuse to believe that he raided me for any other reason other than one, his chat made him do it. His chat was holding him at gunpoint. He was like, someone linked me a clip of him saying, talking about going to raid me, and I could hear his voice shaking. I could hear his voice quivering, as if off camera there was someone behind him, holding a gun to his head. He was like, yeah guys, let's go raid Nyanners. Let's That was a really bad accent. Yeah, let's surprise Nyanners raid. Let's go. And the person off screen holding the gun was me. I'm walking here. Oh, and maybe he does it. Maybe he does it to torture his chat. Maybe he's like, I'm gonna send my chat to this really cringy streamer and make them suffer. And it works. I still remember the video someone edited of him fucking killing me with a folding chair. I really love those edits. There's one of Artemis too. He's going to destroy all VTubers. Does Kiss from a Rose count as seal noises, you mean? Cause Seal sings it? Or are you talking about that video where someone mashed that up with actual seal noises? Cause that's really good. Sadly, I probably can't listen to that on stream anymore. Cause damn Seal. I'm super cringe. I honestly feel guilty when he reads me because I feel like I'm so just bottom of the barrel entertainment. But that also makes me feel bad. I feel bad about feeling bad because that if I say I'm bottom of the barrel entertainment, what does that say about my viewers? That's kind of mean of me to say. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry everybody. You're all bottom of the barrel content consumers. I'm sorry, you're not barrel scum, you're not. You are all probably much better than me. In several ways. I'm the one who's operating a pink cat girl body and talking about piss and poop in front of 1,000 people. Germa is a really nice dude. That's part of why I feel guilty. I can't believe somebody.
Scum.
Oh my god, Rosie!
Something, but you can't show anyone.
You sent me something, but I can't show anyone. She sent me something really good. She sent me something really good. Oh my god, this is so cute. I'm gonna fucking projectile scream. I don't even know what that means. I'm gonna scream so hard that my scream detaches itself from my voice and is like becomes a projectile, like a fucking hypersonic bat screech. Oh my god, this is so cute. I can't take it. I can't take it. This is too cute. Ah. Thank you for sharing that, Mousy. I'm not gonna show you. It's secret. I'm not gonna show you. It's a secret. It's a secret to everyone. I love you, Mousy. Thank you. Thank you. A Big Mac. Yeah, she sent me a picture of a Big Mac with feet in it. Is it lewd? No, it's not lewd. It's very, very cute. It's very cute. I'm so excited for like the general populace to see this. Thank you. And you're not barrel scum. You're a barrel angel. You are a barrel of angels. A feet Mac. Feet Mac's back on the menu, boys. Yeah, this is the Snow Cloak theme from Final Fantasy XIV. One of the most relaxing Final Fantasy songs, in my opinion. Yeah, Demon Angel. It's funny, cause Mouse is like, she's a demon, but she's very angelic. And I'm angelic, but I'm actually a demon. I feel guilty though, because when someone as nice as Germa reads me, I'm like, I really want to give a good impression and not just like throw their immense kindness away by embarrassing myself in front of them. And I always, without fail, embarrass myself in front of them. Germa is really, really nice. He's one of my favorite content creators. I've watched him on Twitch for a long time. And lately I haven't been able to catch his streams a lot because I have to stream. That's one of my favorite like funny parts about being a streamer is you can't watch your favorite streamers anymore because you have to stream your stream. But yeah, I try to catch him live whenever possible. He was playing a really weird game the other day. I don't even remember what it was called. It kind of seemed like a Skyrim knockoff. And he picked up a really big wooden spoon and bludgeoned a zombie with it. Was it a wooden spoon or a shovel? Because it just looked like a spoon. Black Masses, that's what it was called. Yeah. Yeah. His Yakuza stream from like a week ago was really good too. Where he did like the time paradox. That was good. He's so inspirational. Cause he's so funny and I love like the relationship he has with his viewers. Like they all like rag on him and he like plays off of them so well and he's really good at skits and bits. He's so creative. That fucking carnival stream he did is probably one of the like most innovative Twitch streams ever. I'm still amazed by that. I don't know if I'm just like an easily amused monkey brain, but him like literally putting together a carnival that like his Twitch chat could respond to, like they could like dunk him in a big vat of water and throw pies at his face. It's so creative. It's so good. I wish I could be on that level. Probably never will be, but it's something to aspire to. Something to look up to. I am a fangirl. I'm sorry. I'm fangirling. It's embarrassing. I sound like a little old lady that's like, oh, that Germa, he's such a nice boy. Really knows how to stream on the internet. You have something important to tell me? Pee pee poo 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 poo? Pee pee poo poo? Pee pee poo poo? He's such a nice young man. He's really got a good head on his shoulders. I'd like to give him a Werther's original out of my purse. I don't know if I'll ever stream Genshin Impact again. I honestly, like, I haven't played it in over a month because I've been too busy. And every time I've streamed it, I just get so overwhelmed. Like, when I'm, like, fighting stuff. Because, like, people get really, like, impatient and, like, frustrated watching me play. Because, like, I'm really... It's really hard to focus on a game like that when you're streaming it. And I just feel really bad. Like, the last time I streamed it, I honestly felt, like, really, really bad. And I don't like to feel, like, bad when I'm streaming something. I like to have fun. Which is, which is pretty straight... This is pretty, like, straightforward concept. I don't think I've seen the video of Germa fighting a giant spider and singing to the fight. That reminds me of the video of him, like, he was trying to show his dog or something to chat. And then he crawled across the floor and all the chat reacted as if he was the dog. And he got really upset. He was like, no, I'm not the dog. That was really cute. I mean, it's not... Giant enemy spider. Genshin and Pimpact. Genshin Impact. It was fun when I played it, but like sometimes like when the battles get really involved and like overwhelming, it's hard to stream it. Cause people can be really merciless in the chat. It's hard. It's hard to keep up like a good like I don't know, like positive fun vibe when the chat is just like really frustrated with you for like not playing well, and I feel really bad when I'm not playing well. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Also, the gacha stuff is really confusing and I'll never understand it no matter how much people explain it to me. I am completely out of touch. Is that why I don't stream Final Fantasy 14 much? Yeah, that's part of it. The biggest part, though, is just like the story is way too big. Like, I would have to start all over from the beginning, and it's like hundreds of hours of story. I can't just like start streaming it in the middle of like after finishing an expansion, and people will be like, what the fuck is going on in this cutscene? They'll have no idea. They'll have no idea what's happening. I keep embarrassing myself online. Yeah, it's a long game. I would like to stream it, but I do get worried about people making fun of like various things about like how I play the game. I don't know, I play on controller, and whenever I mention that, people make fun of me for it. I feel like I really need to just switch to keyboard so people stop making fun of me. I don't know, I like playing on controller. It's fun. It's comfy. It's really well optimized for controller. Like you'd be surprised. Wait, play the fucking track. Play the fucking track. People like see, like look at all my button presses and be like, oh, you're not doing the rotation right. You didn't do shitty 42 before doing shitty 41, and your shitty 40 magnum was procced and you didn't hit it, and just like all that stuff. Like people just like taking a magnifying glass to how I play a game just really stresses me out. I don't know if I'm like, if that's something, a sentiment that you all share or not. Like, it just feels like having, when you're like playing a game, and it feels like having several people like right over your shoulder, like talking right into your ear, like, why did you do that? Like, why didn't you do that? Do this, do that. Why didn't you? No, why are you doing it that way? You fucking idiot. It feels like that. And I guess if I ever end up streaming it, what I'll do is I'll just take some kind of picture and I'll cover up my hotbar of all the buttons that I press so nobody sees it. nobody sees it. They can't they can't backseat it. I'm also just like, I'm bad at streaming games in general because when I play, I'm really used to playing games just completely alone and inside of my own little stupid mind palace. Like, I like to just sit alone with a game and just give it that like quality time. I don't talk while I play games. I am completely silent. I don't like even make like noises or anything unless like something like really fucked up happens. I don't know. So like streaming a game and playing a game alone, they're like two completely different animals. Because when you stream a game, you can't, it's not enough to just be like playing the game and enjoying it. You have to make it enjoyable for the people who are watching you play. You have to spice it up for them. You can't have dead air. You have to be like interesting and I don't know. And if you're not interesting, you have to at least be good at the game, which is hard to do when you're trying to be interesting. It's hard. I'm sorry, I've complained about a lot this stream. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to like fill your ears with all of my whinings. Yeah, make it funny. Make it funny. It's been 10 seconds since you last made a funny. You have to make it funny. That's my inner monologue, like at all times when I stream, by the way. Like, oh my god, I haven't said anything in 5 seconds. Oh my god, I have to... Dead air. Dead air. Fuck. Shit. Say pee pee poo poo. Or it's something. I don't mind it when people tease me, as long as it's not like I don't mind like good-natured like fun like ribbing on each other. Like that's part of Twitch streaming. Like that's why the chat exists, so people can like interact with the stream and make funny comments on stuff and say the streamer is a stinky doo-doo baby and stuff like that. But what bothers me is when people will just like beat a dead horse. And I think that would bother anyone, really. I think it like bothers people in the chat, like when there's like people will just not let up on a joke. Like it hasn't, like it stopped being funny like hours ago and they're still like memeing on it. Yeah, like they take it way too far. And I understand that, because it's like, it's really easy to get swept up in the memes and just be like, just like spam whatever. Beat the horse. Beat the horse until it turns into glue. No, don't beat off. No, don't beat off. This isn't a fucking Tom Green movie. Speaking of Tom Green, I really want to watch more of his videos on his YouTube channel that I talked about before. Sorry, I'm like nervously tapping my fingers together. I'm sorry. I'm really nervous. The videos where he started like going around the world and around like the US to visit various like abandoned places and like, I don't know, see like historical places or cool places in the middle of the desert filled with natural beauty. He goes off on like road trips with just him and his dog and his RV, and he goes and he just like travels around the country and makes videos about it, and it's so comfy. It's like the exact opposite of what you'd expect someone like Tom Green, like the type of videos he used to make. He went from being like a horrible gremlin prank TV show person to making these like super comfy videos where he's just like hanging out with his dog and looking at ancient ruins in the desert and just like thoughtfully walking around and commentating on it and like giving like really cool tidbits of like historical trivia and stuff. I love Tom Green. He's a nice guy. I say that as if I know him. But you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Like he seems like a nice guy. His front-facing like persona seems nice. But as I said like an hour ago, all these celebrities, internet or like not, you're never gonna know what they're truly like. And that's just how life is. I'm not dating Tom Green. What the fuck? He's old enough to be my father. Yeah, he was funny on Clone High. Wasn't he like, ah, I'm an albatross? Yeah, he was on Clone High. Thank you, Coral Frog. Did you know the new Yakuza has a P-oriented sub-story? I really have to pick up that game again. I'm so bad at, like, arranging my schedule. Some weeks I just don't feel like playing certain games. And then some weeks I have, like, 2 collabs and there's no room in my schedule to play, like, whatever. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. I'm gonna try to play it more, though. And we have to, for sure, finish Final Fantasy X. I am determined to finish it. Hold me to this. Hold me to this. I want you to, like, burn me at the stake if I don't finish Final Fantasy X. Yeah, I will cry. I want you to be prepared to hear my ugly tears. Thank you, local chubby bearded man. What a nice name. Thank you. Wait, are you Santa? It's Santa. Thank you. Thank you, Santa. Thank you, Old Man Withers. Thank you, Jay Booze. Thank you. Your beloved Izzy. Thank you so much. Thank you, X Zephex. Thank you. Thank you, Ultra Evolution and Mick Kidders Gaming and a Gamer 365 and Sage Errant. Thank you for all those bits. I'm fireproof, it's true, look. Scroll wheel ASMR. Yeah, I'm also looking forward to Final Fantasy X tomorrow. I love streaming Final Fantasy X, not just because it's one of my favorite games, but because I've played it so much and I know so much about it that I can just, like, talk about it forever. And also, there's minimal backseating problems. Because I usually know what I'm doing in the game. I get so embarrassed. I embarrass myself so much being bad at video games, and Final Fantasy X is my chance to redeem myself somewhat. You know. You know. I always end up in the fire because it's where I belong. What? What? Can I beat the Adamantoids though? I think I can. I can beat Nemesis. I want to try to beat Penance. And all of the Dark Aeons. I am in a constant state of embarrassment. That literally sums up my entire just, like, presence. I am always embarrassed and always worried and always anxious and always choking on my own saliva. Hazukashi. Hazukashi. That reminds me, there's a part in Sailor Moon where you're like, where Luna the cat wakes up in the morning with Usagi, aka Serena, aka Sailor Moon, and thinks that she wet the bed. Like, the cat thinks she wet the bed because there's like a big wet spot. And she's like, oh my god, you wet the bed, how embarrassing! And the cat is just like fucking like bullying her over wetting the bed. It's really fucked up. But then it turns out it was her daughter from the future that was in the bed and wet the bed. There's a lot that goes on in Sailor Moon. If you never wanted to watch it because you thought it's just like too girly or whatever, watch it. It's good. The best season is season 3, by the way. Sailor Moon Super has my favorite arc and my favorite character, Sailor Saturn. You only watch Sailor Moon Crystal? Oh my god. You should watch the original, it's way better. How long is Sailor Moon? It's like 5 seasons, I think. Super S is the 4th season, and then the last season is Eternal. I was so depressed when I got to the last episode of Sailor Moon. I had one of those endings where it was just like, oh, I just like really felt it in my chest. And I don't want to spoil it. I don't want to spoil it just in case somebody really wants to watch all of Sailor Moon. There's over 200 episodes, but it's doable. You could probably finish it in like a month if you're really determined. I really like to binge watch stuff. I know that's not unpopular, but whenever I watch anime with like friends or something and they want to stop after like 1 or 2 episodes, I'm like, what the fuck? How do you stop? Cause isn't it normal to want to be able to just like watch like an entire like 10 episode pack, like you're eating the entire like row of Oreos but in anime form? I have to. Once you pop, you can't stop. Sometimes I watch entire shows, like entire like 12 episode shows in one day, because I just can't stop myself. I haven't done that in a while though. I think the last time I've really been able to actually like binge watch something was over a year ago. I think it was Inuyashiki was the show. Cosplay Sailor Jupiter. I want to cosplay either Sailor Saturn or Sailor Mars. Those are my 2 top faves. Also Sailor Venus. Sailor Venus, Sailor Mars, and Sailor Saturn. Those are all my favorites, but they're all good. I don't think I have like a least favorite Sensi or Sailor Scout. Oh yeah, Utena is really good. There's like an animator who worked on Sailor Moon also worked on that. And they animated some of the best episodes in Sailor Moon. They have a very distinct style. I've never watched all of Cardcaptor Sakura, but from what I saw of it, it was really good. I think I watched like 10 to 20 episodes. But there's a lot of episodes. I think there's like over 50. Ah. Steins Gate is good. $70 episodes and 2 movies. Well, it's less than Sailor Moon. Wait, have I played MiHoYo's other game? There's a character that looks and acts like Hotaru. I haven't. I don't really follow most of like the games made by that company outside of Genshin Impact. I love Hotaru. She's so cute. So powerful. I have watched Madoka. It's one of my favorite shows. I kind of want to rewatch it. I've gotten like my interest has been kindled for Madoka, mainly because of Mouse. Because her like BGM, her really cool BGM for her streams sounds so much like Madoka music. It has that same kind of style, that like mysterious style. I really want to watch it. Hey, here's a good question. If Rishoujo's were all Sailor Scouts, who would we be? Cause I think there's enough for like all the members of Rishoujo. I wanna tell mine. I wanna tell my thoughts. Mouse would obviously be Sailor Mini Moon. Like no question. She's got the hair, she's small. And I would say she's Sailor Iron Mouse because that is a little like there's literally a character in Sailor Moon called Sailor Iron Mouse. But it's more fitting for her to be Mini Moon. I wonder if she named herself after that character or if it's just a coincidence because she also likes Sailor Moon a lot, from what I've heard. Yeah, she's Chibi Moon. Zentreya's gotta be Jupiter. Zentreya has like the same has the same like kind of like she's like a tough girl, but she's actually like on the inside really feminine and soft. That's Jupiter's whole like her whole thing. Jupiter is really cute. I really love like girls in general who are like really tall and like they seem like kind of intimidating and scary and like they could beat you up, but like on the inside they're just like really soft and like sensitive, like that kind of thing. And when they're boys too, that's really cute. Like the misunderstood delinquent character that you see in anime a lot, like Ryuji from Toradora. I think that's so cute. I like tsundere boys. I mean, you're not wrong. I like tsunderes in general. I think they're cute. And I don't think it's good when they like abuse people, but I think it's cute how they're like, oh, I don't want to be honest about my feelings because I'm a tough guy or whatever. I feel like I would probably be Venus, because Venus is like, she wants to be an idol, and she's really bad at cooking, and she's always saying stupid shit. Like she's always like, she tries to say like idioms and stuff, but says them completely wrong. Also, she's like super full of herself too, and like kind of airheaded. That's why I like her so much. It's cute. Also, let me think. I think Melody would be Sailor Moon. Because she's like, she seems kind of like Sailor Moon. Because she's like the leader, but she's also like, she's just like a girly girl who's trying her best. She's a dumpling head. She's a meatball head. Yeah, she's very endearingly like spacey. I like that about her. We're like kind of on the same wavelength. She reminds me a lot of Osaka from Azumanga Daioh. She's just like, I love how she'll just like randomly just say something just like that blows my mind, and I'm like, I want to get inside of her head and know like what's going on in there, because it's so interesting. Oh no, not the bots. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about the bots, ma'am. We're under fucking attack. No. Imagine spamming Nyanners chat and learning about peeing into an ocean of pee. How do I know that you're all not bots? How do I know, like, what happens when I turn off the stream? Do you all just cease to exist? As soon as I turn off the stream, you're all just like, you're all gone. Oh no, I noticed! Oh no! Oh no, that's kind of scary. Like if I turn off the stream, does your like consciousness stop? Does it restart once I stream again? I know. Hold on, I'm trying to think more. Rishoujo Sailor Senshi. So Mouse is Mini Moon. Melody is Sailor Moon. Sailor Melody. Ah! I keep freezing, gosh darn it! Why do I keep freezing? Stop! Silver. Let me think. Zentria is Jupiter. Silver. Silver has gotta be like Mars, cause she has like Mars is like a shrine maiden, and Silvervale has kind of like she's like a wolf princess Okami spirit thing, which like brings to mind a lot of like Sailor Mars adjacent aesthetic and vibes. Also, Sailor Mars is like very like, she will step on you. She is fiery and she's in charge. And Silvervale is definitely all of those things. She is a boss. She will step on you. She will take charge. She will take the reins. Yeah, I think this is fitting. Let's see. Fruit would be Mercury for sure. Fruit as Mercury is very fitting. Because they're both like shy and like pure-hearted. And they both seem like very, very smart. So that's kind of perfect actually. Hime though. Hime would have to be one of the outers. Maybe Hime is like Sailor Neptune, cause she kind of gives off like a distinguished, mature, ara type of vibe, which Sailor Neptune has. But I guess we will see upon her debut. She's debuting soon apparently. She's been hinting at it a lot on Twitter. I'm really, really curious. I'm so curious to see. I've heard a lot of things that have made me very hype about her debut. Sorry, my eye is itchy. Mouse would be Sailor Chibi Moon. Cause she's small, but she has a lot of power and love in a small package. Sailor Chibi Moon is one of the most important members of the Sailor team. She combines with Sailor Moon to do so many powerful attacks. Who would be Tuxedo Mask? I think Tuxedo Mask would be Gunrun, our manager. And then Mao Tendu. I just recently discovered how to pronounce his name, by the way. Mao Tendu. I thought it was Motendo. For all these years. I was a fan of his remix videos and stuff, his like gotchi videos. I always read it as Mautendo. Fucked up. It's Melindill. And I'm so glad I wasn't the only one, because I saw another VTuber talking about this on Twitter and I was like, that was actually what made me realize, was them realizing Mountain Dew. I still want to read it as Mountain Dew. Mountain. I mean, I still want to read it as Moutendo. Moutendo. I can't even speak. He would be Artemis. But who would be Luna? We need someone to be Luna. If you put the maximum amount of love in the smallest area, does it make a love black hole? That sounds like something that would happen in Sailor Moon. Like a villain creates a black hole because they just condense love so much. Black holes are really interesting. By the way, I've read so much about black holes and just I'm really fascinated by them in general, and just thinking about what it would be like to be sucked up by a black hole. It wouldn't be like anything really. I think you would like, within like a few spaces of the black hole, you would just cease to exist. Oh my god! Oh, he's here! What the fuck? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry I said your name wrong for all these years. Thank you. Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew. I have to like say it out loud several times. I have to like sit here at my desk and just go Mountain Dew, Mountain Dew, Mountain Dew, Mountain Dew, Mountain Dew, Mountain Dew, Mountain Dew. Welcome to the Dew Bunger. That's still in my head when I read your name. It becomes Moutendo. Because I'm fucking stupid and I can't stop. I have a brain disease. Thank you so much. Thank you for gifting those subs, and thank you for doing such an awesome job helping us all in VShojo. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Also, thank you for making all of those really funny videos over the past like decade. I never got a chance to say that. Motendu. Now I'm saying it even more wrong. Okay. I think I need to wrap up the stream real quick here. And I will head on over to secret sub-only stream for me to practice for the karaoke stream. So if you would like to join in on that, if you are a sub or a Patreon supporter, head on over to discord.gg/nyanchat and I will see you there. Make sure that you have like your respective like Twitch or Patreon accounts linked to your Discord, because if you don't, you won't be able to receive the role that is like automatically given to give you access to the supporter channels. Yeah, subs only. Only subs, no doms. that was the collab yesterday with me and Melody and Mel. Three bottoms looking for a top. I saw somebody out there say that and I was like, wow, rude. Didn't you see the collab I did with Mouse where we were playing a way out and I was a mega Chad. I was the alpha. I protected her with all of my life. I went in blasting with my machine gun and I was like, don't worry, Mouse, I got you covered. And Mouse was so like impressed and blushing and like, oh my god, Nyanners is so cool. Like she said that. She DM'd me that. I'm just kidding, she didn't DM me that. I really have to be careful with joking about stuff like this because I always feel like this is another problem I have with people like making theories and like just like completely misunderstanding things about what I say and crafting weird narratives out of it. But sometimes I like joke about stuff and people take it seriously, and I don't mean for them to take it seriously. I try really hard to make it like obvious that I'm joking, but one time I don't remember what it was exactly, but I made a joke about something like a while ago and someone got like genuinely upset because they thought I was like seriously like saying something. And I thought like for sure like surely no one is going to take this at face value, but the internet is hard. Sometimes people misunderstand things because like they're not good at like understanding tones and whatever, and like I get that. Talking hard, internet hard. Talking and understanding humans hard is life. Welcome to my twisted psychopath mind. Stay for the shit show. I'm a big fuck with a big truck, and I just wanna fish. Damn it! Can someone make a Joker edit of me? Like here, make a Joker edit. Make my hair green. Write damage on my head, on my big ass forehead, and put the stupid Joker makeup on me. This is my final wish. My final request. Goodbye. I'm the Joker, baby. I think I'm the true Joker. They should fire Jared Leto and make me the real Joker. And the other guy who was in the more recent Joker movie, which was like really depressing. I'm scared to watch that movie because I feel like it would just make me really depressed. Everything I've heard about it is like, I came out of the theater and I was just really bummed. And I don't mind watching sad stuff, but especially right now, during these times where like everything is depressing, I feel like I just want to consume things that make the happy chemicals in my brain come out. I heard it's a good movie, but I don't know if I could handle depressing stuff right now. Life is too depressing right now to add fuel to the fire, the depression fire. We live in a society. Yes, I said the thing. Okay, I'm going to leave you all now. Let's see. I want to find someone that we can attack. I mean raid. Twitch.tv. What's on the main page of Twitch.tv? Who's live? Who is live right now? Oh. Do you wanna read Bunny Jiff? We haven't raided her in a while. Let's read Bunny Jiff. Okay, I control the raid bus. Okay, I'm putting the raid message in here right now so I can just hit enter. Okay, are you ready for train roll? Yeah. Woo! Let me get my credits queued up and then I'll say goodbye to you all and disappear into nothingness. Dun, dun. Go, let's go. Here we go. Credits. Wow! I can't believe Nyanners is dead. I'm not dead. I'm just gonna take a quick rest and then practice for a karaoke stream. But yeah, thank you everybody for supporting the stream. It was a really fun one. I'm really sorry for talking your ear off about a bunch of depressing stuff. I'm gonna go to bed tonight. I promise you, I'm gonna be laying in bed tonight, like, fucking agonizing over everything that I said during the stream. Like, oh my god, people are gonna think I sound like such a fucking loser. I'm gonna be not able to sleep tonight. But thank you. I really appreciate everyone listening to me talk about and ramble a bunch of inane bullshit. Thank you so much. Thank you for spending time with me, and thank you for supporting the stream by subbing and donating, sending bits and stuff. It's really, really nice. I always appreciate it. I hope you know that I appreciate it more than you could ever understand. Thank you so much for all the support. We're going to read Bunny Jiff, or Bunny GIF. Bunny Jiff GIF. Thank you so much. Go shower her with love. She has a really cute Christmas model. Send her lots of support. Thank you. Thank you. I will see you tomorrow also on Twitch. I'm gonna play Final Fantasy X, and there's gonna be a very special guest. Nyanners is coming to make a quick guest appearance. I really hope she doesn't embarrass me in front of all of you. I'm so sorry. She's crazy. Have a nice night, everybody. Please stay safe. Stay nice and warm and comfortable. Eat something delicious. I really hope that you're all having a nice holiday season. Thank you so much, everybody. Das Pitanya. Goodbye. Kata kata chill chill.